Feels so good because your skin feels different kind of to you. So it's like, it's great. Like, that's why you sweat all the time, because you're getting, like, everything that touches you, you're all pleasured and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
What's going on? Guess what? I'm going to go check on Sam. See, I'm going to be semi-responsible anyway. How's my dog doing?
It's up there.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
We wouldn't do this all the time.
No.
This is like a one-time shot for you, right?
Yep.
Can't do it again for like 5 years.
Yeah, right. 5 years.
You gotta be 18. Craig said 16, so...
I know.
Come down here, kick it through on the bed, maybe I'll look you up earlier. I'm feeling really good, guys. You too, Sam?
Yeah.
There's nothing like it, is there? And maybe you'll come down real easy like me. I come down so easy, it's like just chilling, just knowing. What's up? Peace out.
What up?
How you doing,
little man?
Craig didn't roll tonight. I want to make it a family thing here, all 4 of us, but he didn't do it. He did not do it. I feel really good. I feel really good all the time. The white marshmallows that we took at Mystery Machine were they were really rolled a lot. You could feel it and then not feel it, I think. I'm having a hard time getting my eyes open, aren't I?
Me too.
This is really good. I love you, Sam.
I love you. It's 5:43.
Yeah, your pupils are hella swollen.
I just move. I don't really think about much. Unless someone's like massaging me to the knee, just like, yeah. And then, whatever, I don't know. I have to move it with my mom today. If she finds out, she can't really do anything because I don't live with my dad anymore. Actually, she could, Joe was telling me she could press charges or something out. And then my dad could go to jail. I can't break those things out. You probably wouldn't be able to see my dad on the weekends. I'll tell you that much. So my mom wouldn't trust him at all. And then I wouldn't get to spend time with him. She came home on a Sunday night, and she came home sick, and had been sick to her stomach, couldn't eat anything, had been throwing up. And it was awkward having her, back in the house when she didn't really want to be in the house, and I wanted her there. Her room had changed, things had changed at home in the 2 months that she hadn't lived there. And so she fought me, the whole time too, because she wanted to live with her dad.
Hey, Ollie, this is Scott Myers, or Scotty Myers, as you call me. And I just was calling to make sure I'm on that guest list for Friday night. And when you get in, you could give me a call, and hopefully I'll be here. And if I'm not, you can leave a message. Okay, buddy, I hope you had a good lunch. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
6 pills, I think, in the last week. Yeah, that's not good, huh? I think that was in like 2 days, though. Did that in like 2 or 3 days. A lot of people brings them way up, and then like afterwards they'll bring them way down. It sends a lot of people into depressions. I've noticed actually myself a lot of mood swings. Before I was pretty consistent with just being myself and being happy all the time. And now I notice I get a lot upset more. People irritate me a lot more. So that's another way it's affected me.
I think I'm gonna go buy a printer for that computer, man. Just gonna print out some resumes and do some other stuff.
When he moved to Sacramento, still with the goal of, going to college, he had really, really wonderful dreams and goals for himself. And I think he ended up just enjoying the party in life too much. He dropped out of school.
But this is a letter she wrote me, just saying, "Hi Craig, I haven't talked to you," and some other stuff. And then I get this big yellow packet. I'm like, I'll open it. There's some of my old mail in there, like I have insurance bill to pay and stuff. She sends me all this. This is all facts or just myths about ecstasy. I don't know. I have barely even leafed through this. Let me find some funny ones for you. Nazi crank craze sweeps America. What the hell that means? I don't even know, but it's funny. And then there's the self-assessment for dance drugs. All my friends started taking, and then they answered yes to a whole bunch of questions, and then decided they didn't want to take it anymore.
Between his 8th grade year and freshman year, he went on a little missionary trip to Mexico and went to a medical clinic where, you know, people from miles lined up. And before they started seeing the patients, the dentist came out and said, "I need an assistant. Any of you kids, you know, willing to be my assistant?" And Craig was like, "Cool, I'll do it," you know. And Job was like, "I don't have anything to do with that." But Craig hopped right in there, and he just came home so on fire, so excited. And he just, "Mom, I pulled, I don't remember, 9 teeth, you know. I got to help do this. I had the suction thing in there. It was so neat. I want to be a dentist. I'm going to be a dentist." And it just set my heart, you know, on fire with him.
You probably don't even want me saying any of this. You were having fun. You were finally on your own, but if you think about it, Craig, really think, where in your life are you headed right now? What goals are you striving for? Yada da. The path of drugs and drinking will head only to problems in many areas. I love you like no one else loves you. I want the best for you. Please make safe decisions. Love, Mom. P.S. Hugs to you. Everybody used to think, oh, the Myers, like we had this perfect family. And then it was all bam, nothing, just gone. Job was gone, Mom and Dad divorced, and it just like, I left, and it's just been this big ass chain reaction, and everything's gone to shit. And that perfect image is all gone. Like people don't look at us like that anymore.
It was really tugging on my heart that I needed to read that letter. Unless the kids ever gave me reason, you know, to look in their rooms or to pry in what they're writing, I always let them have their privacy. And I just, because of everything that was going on, I thought, you know, maybe there's something in there.
I've never even been to court before other than for a traffic violation. Even through the divorce and stuff, we never went to court. And I don't know whether, you know, what to deny and what to, you know, what to admit to or whatever. I can just take the Fifth, I guess. I just take the Fifth Amendment. We can go test me. Go test me. I'm all for that, you know.
I mean, I just can't believe it. When I'm reading my daughter's letter, so that's when my attorney and I wrote up the papers, and that's when he said, you need to take this over to the sheriff's.
She didn't really want to talk to me. I don't know what she found out about last weekend, but she probably knows we went to Craig's. She didn't say anything. She just says, I'm very upset. And she says, you know what for.
Dad asked me to go to court with him, and I was like, no, I don't want to go. I mean, he's on for moral support, and I was like, I mean, I really wanted to, but I was like, I didn't want to get up on the stand or nothing. I didn't want to have to testify.
Some people that know me think I'm just kind of off the hook, but I don't know how much, you know, what rumors go around or whatever. I like me. I think I'm fine. I was actually probably more excited about going raving tonight than concerned about this. I will probably sell some, and so I'm going to try to put off the roll and, you know, try to sell some. I got 7, I only have 3 left. It's not because I took them, it's because I told them. They know about all kinds of stuff. Sherry intercepted a letter that she wrote to Job. Talked all about dropping eggs of milk and all that stuff.
She just really described it, that it took her, it took Samuel longer for the effects, to start. And as I was reading it, I was just picturing my babies.
I don't know, what am I supposed, you know what I mean? I'm not a natural born liar. I haven't done it all my life, so. Like 3 pills in here. Fuck, I got a little bit of marijuana too. My wife's a fucking bitch. I don't even want to go in. I don't have to go in, do I? I can go wherever I want, right? I don't have to go back into my apartment.
You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to answer my questions. You're free to leave.
I don't want to tell the truth. I just don't want to get in a whole lot of trouble. You know what I mean? I mean, I understand I'm in trouble already. I mean, I understand I'm going to be in some kind of trouble right now. The only kind that's illegal is where the 3 pills, and that little bit of marijuana.
Okay. I also noticed in the drawer next to the gun, there's a whole bunch of little Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
What are those for?
So like put little bits of marijuana in and stuff in there.
Here's the reason why I asked. It almost looks like that's an indication of sales. Are you selling marijuana?
No.
Do you give it to people in small amounts to other people?
No.
Do you give pills, ecstasy pills to other people?
No. You know, I'm just a very regular guy, and I have done ecstasy.
Okay.
And I like the way it makes you feel.
How's that? How's that?
It makes me feel just. I'm a real outgoing, friendly person. Anyway, you know, I see people on the street and just say howdy doody, and
It's a help drug.
And I'm like double that.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you under arrest. Okay, and I want you to know it's not based on your statements, based on the fact that I found pills. It's illegal.
Dad called me